What's up, Playboy? How you doing, man?
Son, every time I hear that intro, I almost pass out in the crib. I like jump up out of my seat, start jumping up and down. You can hear the inflection in my voice, and I get amped to death.
Yo, welcome to the weekend. Hashtag SBTVNation. How is everybody feeling out there, man? Yeah, dude, this definitely gets me amped up, kid.
Son, that's my workout. When my workout is going like really crappy, dude, I just switched to that track. And it's like, yo, it's like I'm on. Whatever I got to do, whatever I got going on, there's certain tracks that get me going. And that's like one of the number one ultimate. Dude, too bad dude's life is such a mess, man. DMX, you know, not one of the greatest rappers, but in his era for hot tracks and just, you know, coming out with those, you know, real dope beats. Dude, he was so nice with that. But dude is just a geek monster.
He is a mess, kid. Unbelievable, dude. It's a damn shame.
Yo, what I love about X is like he does like grimy hood work, but he's like a star. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll stick you up and rob you, like he like a guy like off the street type cat, and then like try to hide it. Like people don't know DMX robbed me. You know what I'm saying? When the cops show up, it's gonna be like, yo, DMX just pulled up with a cat and robbed me.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, he's sitting at the crib like he been there all day recording.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. So, man, a lot of big stuff happened yesterday, Dream.
Yo,
we are at the end. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say yesterday, the Houston Astros player.
Oh, your Houston Astros laid the smackdown on the Angels, kid. I did not see that coming, Playboy.
I actually didn't see it coming either. I still side with you about the Angels still being that team. Part a little bit what I talked about yesterday with some teams. Seems like they turn it on and off when they want to. I also think the Angels might be guilty of that a little bit. I'm not going to get ready to jump out of my seat yet. You know what I'm saying? But Houston definitely, you know, they poked it up a little bit. You know, added all the elements that they needed. I would have liked to see them get a different picture than who they got. But, hey, whatever.
Yeah, man. Speaking of your Houston Astros, they basically cleaned out the Brewers, man. My God, they got Michael Fires over there, then they got Carlos Gomez as well in a trade. So, hey, big ups to them, man. I mean, Michael Fires has been good, dude.
I think that they've been listening to you, and they waited until after you took the Brewers for your future, and they said,
"You already know that's paid for, right?"
Yeah,
you know,
good thing.
I faded the Brewers, and I already got that money back, so that's a free future. If they want to go on like a 50-game winning streak or something like that, I'll be in good shape, and it's absolutely free. So it's all good, play.
I get it, but technically, I love the way you look at it, but technically it's not free.
It's free, baby. It's free. And I could actually fade them for the rest of the year and still make money if they go crazy.
That's spoken like a true gambling junkie, too, by the way. By the way, the city he paid for a loss.
It's all good, my man. It's all good.
Yeah, to get you to your first meeting, player.
Well, you know what, dude? Who's going to emerge and who's going to emerge, number one, and who's going to have an epic collapse? Because you know what happens every year.
Every year, brother. I don't know. I'm eyeballing, trying to figure it out. I don't know. It looks weird. Maybe you don't get that epic collapse, but just a collapse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, well, you know, speaking of teams that may emerge, how about the Toronto Blue Jays picking up David Price, man?
You know, the Blue Jays, I'm like scratching my head. Like, do they want to win or no?
Son, that makes them incredible, by the way.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's like, I mean, what do you think they just were waiting for Price? I don't, you know what I mean? To wait to that point to finally do something. I don't get them. I get them, but I kind of don't.
I mean, you know what? It's. You have David Price in there, but, you know, the rest of the pitching is not that good. So, but their bats, I mean, hey, you know, they got kind of the Oregon Ducks mentality, I guess, where they're going to just try to outscore you.
Son, did you just say Oregon Ducks?
I did say the Oregon Ducks. I know that's a salty subject for you.
Oh, you did not just say Oregon Ducks.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Just bounce around.
Listen,
just go ahead.
I'll tell you, we haven't discussed though. I do think that I think that Wood from Atlanta going to the Dodgers.
I'm a little disappointed in what the Dodgers did, man.
Okay.
And they got Matt Latos, they got Alex Wood, they got Michael Morse. I get it, but I really thought they would have made a push for Hamels or Price. I really do. I was really surprised that the Dodgers did not, or Cueto for that matter.
Dude, I honestly, believe it or not, I like Alex. I like Wood. I really like Wood. I don't know what it is I like him, but I think that the Dodgers didn't want to add. Just this is my opinion, and what do I know? Because I'm not really that great with baseball, as you guys know. But I'm thinking that when you talk about Cueto, Hamels, you're talking about guys already with name, kind of big name guys already. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think they wanted to add a guy that kind of maybe flew a little bit under the radar.
Yep.
Not so flashy of a name. Maybe in looks of what's going to happen down the road. So I actually kind of like the Alex Wood. I mean, you already got the 1-2 punch. So I kind of think he's going to be okay playing.
All right, man. I mean, that third and fourth spot in the rotation's been dusty, so we'll see what happens. I mean, they should have picked up Michael Fiers, though, in my opinion. Michael Fiers, I think, is a hell of a pitcher. But hey, your Houston Astros got him, so now they got the. Wow, it makes them pretty deadly, man. I got to be honest with you with having Keuchel, Kazmir, and then Michael Fiers.
No doubt, but
that's
we don't
pretty
know.
good.
The other thing is we obviously don't know the behind the scenes. Certain guys didn't want to go certain places. You know what I'm saying? Certain people talked and this didn't work out and that didn't work out. So, maybe they tried to get him and it didn't work out, or his people didn't like it, or they didn't want to go to LA. So there's a whole lot of other behind the scenes dynamics that goes on, with these trades.
Oh, dude, the Twitter page is bananas right now. Oh, my God.
Let me get a live.
Oh, guys, using the hashtag SBTVNation. Wow. That's all I got to say about that. It's unbelievable, man. And Rick Lopez is blowing up about the Astros, kid. Loving it. He's loving it today, man. Some other trades of note. The San Francisco Giants acquire Mike Leake from the Reds. I think that'll be a pretty good addition to them. Let's just see. The Dodgers, that was a part of a 13-player trade. I don't have all the names in front of me, guys, but all you got to do is Google Dodgers trade, and you'll see all the names there. So it involved the Marlins and the Braves, dude. So speaking of baseball, how about the Washington Nasties? You see Papelbon in his debut?
I did not see him, but I'm reading right now.
Killed it. He killed it, man. They won 1-0 in a stomachache game, but big ups to them for making it work with Scherzer and then Papelbon at the end, player.
I think if I was going to be a baseball player, the position that looks most appealing to me, I do like closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something about the dude, and I remember, and I hate even mentioning this guy's name because he was a tool, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, I can't even remember his name. But remember the big dude, the big dumb dude who got in trouble for, some kind of racial joke that he pulled off from oh my God, I can't think of his name now, from the Braves.
No clue, man.
They had somebody's gonna hit me up, I'm sure. They had a closer. He was dope. But he made some comments about riding the subway in New York or something like that, and he ended up like screwing up his career. Oh, I cannot think of this guy's name. Help me out, guys. I know you know who I'm talking about. He was real controversial. Tall guy, big dude, and he came out of his mouth wrong with some like racial crap, and then it was like that was a wrap to his deal. But he used to run out when it was his time. He would come running out and they would throw his music on. And it was like wrestling almost, you know what I'm saying? It was like wrestling when he came out. And I was like, wow, man, that's cool. I mean, all of them kind of come out to their music and whatever, but this dude was a beast. And because of his big mouth, I think he really clobbered his career because people went nuts after he opened up his... John Rocker, thank you. C. Rodriguez Jr., John Rocker. Yep, Surmada, right. You guys got it all right. John Rocker.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Gotta love the nation, man.
You don't remember him, Rob?
No. I don't remember him.
Oh, my God. John Rocker was a beast. He was beast. He was like 6'5", like 2'8". He was like wrestling. Dude, when he would come out, he would come running to the mound, threw straight fire. But then he got into an interview, and he says something about like he couldn't ride the subway, and something crazy came out of his mouth, and they were like a wrap after that.
Wow, man. Wow. Well, speaking of people that get in trouble, how about the Ohio State University suspended 4 players for their game opener?
Just like being in the news, man. I'm so sick of that. He just wanted an opportunity to wear his little gray suit. And then, you know what? I was telling Yano yesterday, man, it's like, who do you root for? Urban's a weirdo. Harbaugh's just as much of a weirdo, though.
Harbizzle.
In the Michigan Ohio State game this year, Harbaugh's just as much of an idiot as Urban is. It's just like they should let the two of them stand in the middle of the field and fight each other.
I know, man. So 4 players: All-American defensive end Joey Bossa. Let's see, the H-backs Jalen Marshall and Dontre Wilson, and wide receiver Corey Smith. They're suspended for either marijuana or academics. They can't. That's a big swing. It's one or the other, player. I mean,
go ahead. What are you saying?
No, I mean, it's either academics or marijuana. So were you smoking weed? Were you getting bad grades? What were you doing?
Yeah, no doubt. And then the suspensions are kind of, you know, that's the other thing too, guys. I do love a quarter suspension on guys. You know what I mean? It's like, really, dude? oh, you suspended it for a quarter. Oh, okay, that taught him a lesson.
Is that what it is? I thought it was game 1.
No, not this particular one. I just in mentioning that, you know, in a sense of you know, suspensions are concerned. I believe you're right. I believe it's game.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, definitely, man. So
I'm sure it's not the Ohio State Michigan game, which it should be. I'm sure it's like, you know, Ohio State playing.
It's Virginia Tech, which is the only team that beat the Ohio State University last year.
Okay.
And that's going to be that is supposed to be one of the biggest games of the year because it's like the whole revenge factor and all that. So, you know, they're making pretty big
bad one. All right.
Yeah, they're making a pretty big deal about this game, man.
That's not a bad one. I still don't, you know, whatever.
Yeah. How about your man? I'm kind of almost sick of talking about Brady, but his lawsuit is going to New York City, man, in Manhattan.
I love Brady. I love Tom. Got nothing better to do with his money. Maybe.
Tom Brady, kid. I love it.
Tom killed me with his little my phone broke excuse. My 7-year-old got a better lie game than that. Lucky he got all them Super Bowl rings, but he's making himself look a little bit silly. Just fall back, man. Take the suspension and you probably gonna win. Listen, everybody thinks the Patriots gonna lose. I don't think they're gonna lose in 4 games. By the way, all 4 of them.
Maybe they go 2-2 or something like that. But
that's what I'm saying.
Son, there's been a lot of people that are on my Miami Dolphins this year. They're saying that the Dolphins have this dope team and they're going to be amazing and blah, 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 blah. Listen, I'm a Dolphins fan, and I would love that more than anybody else. I just don't see it yet.
I don't see it either. But, well, that's because me and you are not so. Listen, if the NFL is a quarterbacks league, I mean, that's no big secret. You guys know that. Quarterbacks run the NFL. And I just don't feel that Tannehill is of that caliber.
Definitely not. Definitely not. I agree with you. I just feel that he's not accurate. I mean, he's good with his. He could run with his legs, but it's not like he's a threat like Russell Wilson or, you know.
Accuracy. I struggle with some of his reads. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that, you know, some of his decision making skills. You know, the whole package. You know, as a quarterback, I just struggle with him. And I just don't think that he's. I don't think he's that guy to get them to the next level personally. But hey, anything can happen in football. Listen, Trent Dilfer has a Super Bowl ring.
I know, right? Yeah. Speaking of the Miami Dolphins, former offensive lineman for the Miami Dolphins, Jonathan Martin, the cat was getting bullied. I guess he's all done with the NFL, dude. He's retiring.
Well, good, dude. Because, like, seriously,
he's done.
I mean, dude, he would. You know, if I played on his team, he would catch mad hell on the road.
He's retiring, dude. I get, you know, he's blaming it on a back injury or whatever. But yeah, he's playing for the Carolina Panthers. But he's a rap dude. So you already see a lawsuit coming there.
Is he not already suing though?
I don't know if he's already suing or not. That's a really good question, man. But yeah, no, he's done. He's done, man. He's not going to play this year. So. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. But speaking of crazy, how about Johnny Manziel, kid, your boy, Johnny Football.
I love JM.
Your boy Johnny
Johnny
Football
Manziel.
is struggling in camp, I guess, dude.
I love Johnny Football. Johnny Football, poor guy. You know, it's a situation of just got, you know, caught up in his own hype.
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, on and off the field, going into rehab, all that stuff. That's crazy, man. Rehab, dude.
These guys would just let me hang out with them for a minute. I will fix up the whole situation. I had the whole situation fixed up for like meager money. Like just run me $100,000. I'm gonna keep you out of all types of trouble. You gonna party as hard as you ever partied in your life. You're gonna have as much fun as you ever had, but you're not ever gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, right. We'll keep you out of trouble, player.
You know what I'm saying? That's why if this SBTV thing don't work out, I'm gonna start the dreams. Keep a professional personality out of trouble.
Yes.
Network.
Oh man, exactly. So, dude, the Diamond, man, your Houston Astros, like you said, man, laying a smackdown on the Angels. Like I said, I did not see that coming. A couple of other things of note. I guess the Yankees, you know, they dropped a couple of games now, man. You know, is that the epic collapse dream?
No.
You don't think so, huh?
Hell no.
Guys, who is
real deal.
SBTV Nation? Who is going to be the MLB epic collapse, and who is going to be the team that emerges? I would really like to know what your opinions are, guys. Hit us up on Twitter. Use a hashtag SBTV Nation, or just hit us up on our pages, man. I'd like to see what your opinions are there because I'm very, very interested. Dream, who do you got in the lead right now, brother?
No one yet.
No one yet, huh? All right,
we're in the preliminaries.
Oh,
We
okay.
just load them into the gate. You know what I'm saying? This is the part where the horses are jumping around in the back. People are clapping. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get the trainers, trying to get dogs into that gate thing.
Oh man, hey dude.
We're gonna start it in a minute though.
Oh, we are definitely, man. And big ups to Deeks Picks. Happy birthday to him. I don't know if your birthday was yesterday or today, player, but I missed that yesterday, so I just want to wish you the happiest of birthdays, man. Thank you for all your support as always. We love you to death, man. Big ups to Jay Cass for sending some craziness.
I just see Jay Cass decide he's gonna get the game. He ready to fire up.
Yeah. He's getting amped up, kid, and ready to rock, kid. So what you want to do, man? You want to jump right into the MLB? I know you don't want to, but you know what I'm saying, we're going to do it anyway.
Go ahead and jump.
All right. Dude, how amped are you that I got this track finally on instrumental, kid?
No.
This is Do It Again by PME. I love this track, man. Off the chain, dude. So, yeah, man. So that's pretty much it as far as the news is concerned. Let's jump right into the MLBs and see what we got, if there is anything popping. All right, dude. So the first game, let's see. We have nothing during the day for all you junkies out there, just so you know. It's the last day of July. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like about 15 games on the ticket and a couple of rivalries I'm seeing here today, brother. So
exciting.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, Ronda Rousey is going on Saturday.
Yes.
I can't wait to see the fight.
The girl looks pretty tough that she's going against.
Dude. You know what?
Is it what's her odds to win, man? Isn't it like crazy?
It's crazy. Is
it like crazy. your speed money line?
It's my speed money line. Yeah, it is my speed.
Why don't you
line.
start an open parlay with Rousey and bring it into college football?
The open parlays there. I don't know if I'll be able to wait till college football to close.
I don't know, man. I got one with the Chicago Blackhawks to win the NHL. Yep. And I had the Golden State Warriors to win one of their games versus who was it? Oh, I forgot who they played. They played somebody that was giving them hell in the beginning. Who was that? I don't know, whatever. But the Golden State Warriors, and then I have the Washington Nationals to close it out.
The Grizzlies?
The Grizzlies, right? Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
So, all right, man, let's get right into this, man. We got dude. This is a really nasty matchup, man. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the nasty ones, guys. I gotta be honest with you because I don't really see any value.
You always say that.
Yeah. Detroit Tigers at the Baltimore Orioles. Detroit, Buck Farmer on the mound. Baltimore, YN Chen yet again pitching. Baltimore minus 180 with an under-over of 8.5. Baltimore with all the juice, my God. What you got there?
Mr. Chen, 5-6, 2.88 ERA. The Orioles are 30-19 at home. The Tigers are 26-25 on the road. Farmers 0-2 with a 9.22 ERA. Detroit's like, hey, just go ahead out there, big dog.
Yeah, right.
The ERA's dusty. You're losing, and we really don't care. Go ahead and fire it up.
Oh, I know. It's crazy, man. So looking at that, and YN Chen, man, losing record with a 2.89 ERA, like you alluded to, man. You have somebody calling in today?
I do not.
You do not. All right. So I'm going to hang up on whoever is trying to call me today. Just take a look at your schedule, man. Somebody's trying to call here. Baltimore. What was it, Irvin?
Not today. Next Friday.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're all done. We are all done for today.
Yeah, all right. Baltimore is 5-1 in their last 6 games, playing some pretty good baseball, and almost came back and won yesterday, man. They were down 9-2 and scored 6 runs and gave all kinds of fits to the Tigers bullpen, and luckily the Tigers outscored them. So, looking at this, Detroit's 3-7 in the last 10 on the road. Nasty matchup, guys. Probably no interest in putting any kind of money on this game whatsoever. Speaking of nasty, we got the next nasty one is the Atlanta Braves at the Philadelphia Phillies. Atlanta with Williams Perez. Philadelphia has David Buchanan. Son, how do you think my bet is looking with Dizzle? I got the under 95 losses for the Phillies. It's actually 95.5. And he's got the over. And the loser has to buy the winner playoff tickets to the MLB series, playoff series. What do you think, dude? I mean, the Phillies been winning like every game.
Son,
it's going to come down to the wire, I think. Because I got they're 39-64 right now. So, I mean, right now, if they went, like, let's say 500, I think I would win. If they go 500 for the rest of the year, I win, dude. So I would love that, dude, because Dizzle was doing backflips like about 2 weeks ago, saying they're going to lose 120 games. I think I got him. We'll see what happens, man. As long as they go 500, I'm in good shape. But what do you got for pitchers, ERAs, and records and all that?
Here we go, player. We got Buchanan on the mound, 1-5 with a 7.00 ERA. Doesn't look like he's going to be the guy to help your cause. 24-25 is the Phillies' home record. The Braves are 20-36 on the road. Perez is going for them. He's 4-0 with a 2.88 ERA.
All right. So, Dream, I'm going to be relying on you heavily to make the decision for today, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So let's see. Taking a look at this, Atlanta is superior pretty much every single statistical category you're looking at, guys. Atlanta did lose to them yesterday 4-1. Philadelphia Phillies, man, my God, have really started turning it around. 6-1 in their last 7, and the total's gone over in 18 of their last 25 games, and they're also 6-1 in the last 7 at home. For me, Atlanta should win one of these games. I just don't know which one, so I am not going to pay any attention to that game. I'm going to move on to the next one, which I think is going to be a hell of a game to watch. 7:07 start. You got the Kansas City Royals coming into the Toronto Blue Jays. And guess what, dude? K-Sizzle has my boy Cueto starting today. And Toronto has Drew Hutchinson. KC minus 120 with an under-over of 8. Giving Toronto some juice in Toronto's building, man. What you got there?
Mr. Hutchinson, 9-2 with a 5.42 ERA. The Blue Jays are 30-20 at home. The Royals 27-22 on the road. Mr. Cueto's going, I don't have his numbers. They should have posted his old numbers, but for some reason they didn't post it, so I don't have them available to give to you guys.
All right, well, I can tell you his last couple of starts if that helps out. Right. Let me see. I got it right here. He's 7-6 with a 2.62 ERA. And he's been pretty dope as of late, man. I got to be honest with you. I'm taking a look at what he did in his last start versus Colorado in Coors Field. 8 innings, 4 hits, no earned run. Shut out Colorado in Coors Field, dude. Pretty impressive. The time before that, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs versus Cleve. And the time before that at Miami, he got kind of smoked, man. 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs as well. Actually, 3 earned runs with 5 runs scored. So 2 were not earned. I don't know, man. What do you think about this matchup? This is kind of all of a sudden, a couple of superpower teams in the AL.
No doubt. Definitely. I'm not, hey, it's one you got to sit back and watch. Blue Jays are good. They're good at home, 30-20. But I don't know if you've noticed this. Everybody who's got traded has seemed to come out and come off to a dope start. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
real dope.
Everybody has been, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't know what to make of Cueto. Maybe he's going to follow suit and come out and, pitch a shutout or something.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I would have to fall back and watch this. It would be, obviously my recommendation.
Oh, my God. The Twitter, dude. The stuff on Twitter is absolutely insane, guys. Hashtag SBTVNation rocking and rolling on your Friday. We got the San Diego Padres coming into the Miami Marlins. Guys, so about anything else.
That would be games he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. The rest of the stuff is money. All right, I don't have a line here yet, dude. I'm sure you do on your end with the San Diego Padres coming into the Miami Marlins. What you got there, Playboy?
Let me see. I got to look over. There it is. I got the Miami Marlins minus 120, under and over of 7.5.
All right, sounds good. And Dream, next Friday, I'm looking forward to the whole day, which you and I will have a conversation on when we will talk with the nation about that. Let's see. Washington.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt.
When could we have that conversation?
I don't know, man. You know what? Not yet. I don't want to.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not firing off yet. Let's get into next week.
All right, sounds good, man. San Diego 5-1 in their last 6 games. Miami's 1-5 in their last 6. Miami 7-3 straight up in the last 10 games at home. But they are 1-6 versus San Diego in their last 7 games, guys. So something to take a look at. Both of these teams are nasty, but dude, surprisingly, Dream, you know the San Diego Padres are only 4 games under 500, man.
I know, but
I know you hate them, dude. You hate them. You hate them. I know. I get it, man. That's how I feel about Tampa Bay and the Cubs, man. I'll be honest with you right now. Let's see. You got the Washington Nationals coming into the New York Mets. Washington, Gio Gonzalez. The New York Mets have Matt Harvey. New York Mets minus 120 with an under-over of 6.5 runs. What do you got there, brother?
Did you see what happened to them yesterday, by the way?
Who, the Mets?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they were up big, and then it started pouring rain, and hit a home run, San Diego, and won the game. Son, that sucks.
I feel so sorry for anybody that had the bench yesterday. If there was ever a reason to feel like, okay, I'm going to rap with baseball, that should have really put the finishing touches on it for you.
Oh, that was brutal, dude. And he smacked that ball, too, man. I was
he did.
Dizzle must have been heated about
furious. Dizzle had to be furious. Anyway, Harvey's going today 9-7 with a 3.1. Matter of fact, somebody tweeted out, I don't know who it was, but somebody tweeted out after it happened, Mr. Met just put in his resignation. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, the Harvey's on the mound. He's 9-7 with a 3.16 ERA. The Mets are 35-18 at home. Gonzalez is 8-4 with a 3.84 ERA, and the Nationals are 26-27 on the road.
All right, so taking a look at this, man, hey, the New York Mets are only a couple games out of first place here, man. So this is the series that they need to win, I feel, to make some noise in this division. I mean, if you look at the division, I mean, the Washington Nationals, man, they kind of been up and down a little bit, man. I got to be honest with you. They are 8 games over 500, guys. I get it, but at the end of the day, if they lose this series, I mean, the Mets are just kind of breathing down their neck, man. So it's something to take a look at, man. The Washington Nationals do own the Mets, though. They are 4-1 in the last 5 games when these two teams play each other. And on Dream, listen to this stat, dude. Washington, in the last 19 games when playing in New York, 17-2, bro.
Yep.
They really own the Mets here in wow, man, in Citi Field. It's unbelievable. I can't even believe that, man. And obviously that would make the Mets 2-17 in the last 19 when playing the Washington Nasties in their building. So, guys, I don't know, man. That really kind of makes you scratch your head. I know you got Matt Harvey on the mound. I know all streaks are made to be broken at some point, but that right there kind of got me a little shook about that game. I got to be honest with you. Scrolling over to the next one, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Pittsburgh, nasty Jeff Locke on the mound. Cincinnati, Mike Lorenzen. Pittsburgh minus 125, coming off getting smashed last night, kid. 15-5, they lost that game.
Hey, Lorenzen is 3-5 with 4.58 ERA. The Reds are 26-22 at home. Locke is 5-6 with a 4.15 ERA. The Pirates are 24-25 on the road. Nasty matchup, man. I don't like it.
I haven't seen the Reds deal Aroldis Chapman yet, man. Guys, has Aroldis Chapman been traded yet? I have not read anything about that. So that is the closer that averages about 102 miles an hour on his fastball. Everybody's afraid to go against. So somebody's going to probably pick him up today, man. I would probably think that. I just don't know which teams are in the hunt for him right now. I haven't heard really much about him, guys. If you have any information, please let me know on that. The next one we have on a ticket here, well, looking at Pittsburgh and Cincinnati first. Let me go back to this. You know, Pittsburgh 17 games over 500. It seems like in the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates have an awful time beating teams, man. I know that they have, I did read somewhere that they do have a losing record versus the NL Central. So something to take a look at, guys, when you are gambling out there. I know Pittsburgh's 5-2 in their last 7 games. I get it. But Cincinnati's 4-2 in their last 6. And it just seems like, you know, they're not missing a beat as far as, you know, trading all their guys. So Cincinnati is 10-2 straight up in the last 12 when playing Pittsburgh, kid. 10-2, man. How about that?
Dope.
Yeah,
That's
no doubt.
dope.
No doubt. So maybe that, dude, I know I have a I know I have a problem with this Pittsburgh team. Maybe that's the epic collapse.
I don't know, dude. I'm not, you know what?
Did you see A.J. Burnett get destroyed yesterday?
Yeah, but they play, you know, they play more of a, to me, they play more of a team. You know, the collapses, I think, come when you have guys that are powered by, you know, a few players on the team, whether it's a couple pitchers, you know, a couple big bats. But when you get a team that plays kind of as a combined team effort, I don't think you ever really get that collapse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yado, thank you very much. You are the man. Unbelievable. So let's see what the next one is we got on the ticket, kid. What you got so far as the horses are concerned? Which horse is in the lead right now, Jimmy?
Meanwhile, as my bride walks in to hand me breakfast.
Oh yeah. I'm dealing with a very. You know what? I'm dealing with a very, very similar situation right now. So if you want to,
my bride loves it though. She loves the Freaky Friday thing. She actually gets a kick out of it. So I got to give her some props. One thing about my bride, I have to give her. She's not a very jealous woman.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's because you know what? I have to take my hats off to her to that. But you know, right now, C. Rodriguez Jr., as my bride just pointed to. She's in here pointing. She's like, yo, C. Rodriguez Jr. got something with some shorts laying down in the bed that's bananas. So I got him right now. I got him right now in the lead.
My man, who is this here? Bees Knees 26 is sending videos. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Let's see what else we got going on here. All right, so taking a look at this stream, I'm just bouncing around.
It's that video. Somebody sent me that the other morning. That's mine. Somebody sent me that the other morning. I love me and my bride are talking now over because she gets excited looking at him. And no, she's not like that, by the way, before anybody starts with that. But that the video that Bee's Knees sent me, I got it the other morning and I just stumbled on it by accident and just go to look at it and was like, oh. Had to stay there for a while.
Oh, definitely, man, definitely. So let's see. Going over to the next game here, guys. You know what? This series would scare me to death. This Pittsburgh and Cincinnati series, with Cincinnati just like owning them. So just remember that. And Jeff Locke is not one of the best pitchers in the world. So, you know, that's something to keep in the back of your brains when you are gambling. We're going to go over to Tampa Bay and Boston. Tampa Bay with Erasmo Ramirez. Boston has Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound. Boston minus 125 with an under-over of 8.5. What you got there, brother?
Mr. Rodriguez is 6-3 with a 4.26 ERA. Ramirez is 8-4 with a 3.74 ERA. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays are 24-22 on the road. The Boston Red Sox are 25-27 at home.
Nasty AL East matchup, guys. I want absolutely no part of this. Tampa Bay 2-8 in their last 10 games on the road, and Boston, dude, 3-12 in their last 15. But they did beat up on Chris Sale last night. I actually split last night. I had the Twins, and then I took Chris Sale -1. and lost the game, dude. So, hey, you know what? I think Chris Sale will bounce back on his next outing, to be honest with you. So we'll keep it moving there. Let's see. San Francisco at Texas. San Francisco, Madison Bumgarner. Texas, Nick Martinez. San Francisco, dude, minus 170 on the road versus his Texas Rangers team. Very interesting with an under-over of 8.5. I get why, because of Madison Bumgarner, but what you got for numbers there?
All right, the San Francisco Giants are 56-45 all around. They're 26-22, on the road. Rangers are 49-52 all around. They're 18-28 at home. Bumgarner, who is supposedly better on the road than at home, is 11-5 with a 3.16 ERA. Martinez is going for Texas 5-6 with a 4.08 ERA as well.
All right, so when you look at this matchup, man, I know these teams don't really play each other that much. So San Francisco, bro, 11 games over 500 now. I wonder if that's going to be the collapse. You know how they are. You know what I'm saying? They like to be dope for a minute and then, slide a little bit.
I don't think they're going to collapse, brother. I think they're more of, like I said yesterday, they're a pacer team right now. And the thing is anybody who talks to you about baseball, they always tell you that pitching is the move and pitching wins.
Yeah.
This team, they've shown, that they've got the pedigree, and, they did it last year. So I am not looking for them to make the collapse. I'm actually thinking that they're going to end up showing up out of nowhere and surprising everybody.
Oh, wow, dude. My boy Christos just sent me something. He said that the Diamondbacks have an offer on the table for Aroldis Chapman. I know you're not feeling the D-backs right now, dude, but I'm going to be honest with you. This team, all of a sudden, they wanted to lose a few games after the All-Star break and now start winning again.
I am feeling the D-backs. I do. I saw their little collapse before that. And Sarat King J, the young lady on the beach. I hope she got some Slim Fast in that coconut.
What do you got? A little cheese going on there, kid?
She's a little bit oversized. I don't know. Maybe she's decent. It's not bad, but. I don't know. I couldn't resist the Slim Fast one. Now the other two, the shower numbers are insane.
Yes.
You're gonna like that one,
yes.
Hatter,
yes.
if you get a look at it.
Oh yeah. Oh yep. All right.
Sarat King J. He stepped it up now. He stepped it up now. He didn't put it in first. He started out with a 6-man off the bench, and now he's going to the start.
He just went ham, kid.
Woo! Sarat J. Ball back, player.
I love it.
Don't hit him that hard.
Almost fell out, man.
Hatter, trust me, y'all ain't getting to hear the real deal. Holyfield with him today, because he probably over there about to pass out.
Red as hell, man. Red as hell.
Oh, my God. I wish I could see your face right now.
So taking a look at this, let me see here. Going to these games, guys. San Francisco at the Texas Rangers. Like I said, man, you know what? This is having the Texas Rangers that much of an underdog in their house kind of bothers me a little bit, Dream. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I would mess with the Giants on the road. I know they're 7-1 in their last 8 games. I get it. I know the over's gone over in 9 of the last 13 San Francisco games on the road. I get it. But Texas, dude, they are 6-3 in their last 9 games. So, unfortunately for them, though, they are 3-12 in their last 15 at home. So, I don't know, man. I kind of get the line now that I'm reading some of this stuff, but I don't know. I want no part of that game whatsoever, man. I'm going to go to the next game here, guys. We have, speaking of the Arizona Diamondbacks, they're coming into your Houston Astros. And Arizona has Robbie De La Rosa. Houston has Scott Feldman. Houston minus 155 with an under-over of 8 runs. Dream, what you got there?
Feldman is 4-5 with a 4.54 ERA. The Astros are 36-17 at home. The Diamondbacks are 23-24 on the road. De La Rosa is 8-5 with a 4.52 ERA. The question here is, Astros are kind of on a roll and a little bit hot. They're home. They got to be feeling themselves. They made a lot of great acquisitions.
Yes.
So I would assume that, when you talk about that positive energy and all that stuff going on, and it's got to be really positive in the clubhouse. They got to be really feeling themselves. Just beating the Angels, in that last series. So, I don't know how you look at it. Do you look at it like maybe this is an opening for a letdown, or they're going to keep it flowing? Because I will be on the fence with that, I would recommend that we have to stay away from this particular game. You might want to flirt with the total a bit. I'm kind of liking, in this case, maybe taking a shot at the over, but I don't love it.
It makes sense.
But
Totally
I kind of
makes
like
sense.
taking a shot at that, as if the Diamondbacks hit like we know they can, and then the Astros do their thing, the over may work. But I don't think I would take a side in this particular situation.
Arizona 5-0 in their last 5 games as well, dude. And Houston 8-2 in their last 10. Total's gone over in 6 of the last 8 Houston games at home. And let me see what else. I don't have any total trends for the Arizona Diamondbacks, but taking a look at this, dude. Arizona in the last 13 games when playing the Houston Astros, 10-3. So something to take a look at, guys. I guess they're still kind of considering themselves a little bit of a contender if they're trying to buy some players here, man. Let's talk about a team that sold everybody. Let's talk about the Chicago Cubs coming into the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee's got one of their good pitchers on the mound, though, man. One of the only guys left. The Cubs have Jason Hamill. Milwaukee has Taylor Jungmann. Milwaukee minus 115 with an under-over of 7.5 runs. What you got here, Dream?
Jungmann is 5-2 with a 2.14 ERA. The Brewers are 20-30 at home, 44-59 all around. I think it's a wrap, as they just had a fire sale. Cubs are coming in, embarrassed by the Phillies last week, but then, turned it around and got it going again. 27-23 on the road, not too shabby. They're 54-47 all around. I know it's very hard to trust the Cubs, though, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know about you. Hamill is 5-5 with a 3.20 ERA. Real interesting matchup here. Very interesting matchup, as both pitchers' ERAs and records are, pretty decent. Not anything to really make fun of or to make a big deal about.
Jungmann's dope.
The game. Say that again.
Jungmann's dope.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah, last 30 innings, dude. He's given up 5 earned runs in 30 innings, dude.
Okay.
In his last matchup, dude, he did lose to the Arizona Diamondbacks, but that's because he couldn't get any run support, man. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs. The time before that versus Pittsburgh, 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run. Versus the Dodgers, they won 7-1, 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run as well. I like the Brewers today.
Okay.
I really like this Jungmann kid, dude. I'm going to take the Brewers.
Wow.
Yeah, once I take a look at the roster, and they almost beat them yesterday too. The Cubs decided to hit the ball for once in their lives, but I'm going to take the Brewers today. I'm going to take a shot with them. I think once I take a look at the rosters and get an idea, I think I'm going to mess with the Brewers. I just think that being at home, this Chicago Cubs team, I don't think they believe in themselves, man. Even though they are 8-3 in the last 11, that's the only issue I have with this. The Cubs are 2-4 in their last 6 games when playing Milwaukee. I don't know. I'll get back to you on this, guys. You know what? But I'm kind of feeling the Milwaukee Brewers to lay the smackdown. I really, really like this Jungmann kid. I really do, man. And you know how the Chicago Bats have been as of late. So let's keep it moving to the nasty game with Seattle and Minnesota. Minnesota Twins did their thing last night, man. Seattle, dude, I think Seattle's done, man. They better just pack it up.
I wasn't the biggest fan of them anyway. It seemed like they were only hitting for King Felix, and in specific applications. So, make what you want out of them. I never was a big fan of Seattle.
Definitely not, man. What do you got for numbers there, brother?
Yeah, we got definitely Walker, 7-7 with a 5.03 ERA. He's coming in with a little bit of a bloated ERA, looking for a job at Subway, maybe make him some meatballs. We got the Seattle Mariners. They are 24-26 on the road, 46-57 all around. I meant to talk about this too. A little bit off topic for 1 second though. My man Colin Howard got the Herd. He got fired too. From
really
ESPN. Yeah, I guess he made some comment about Dominican people or something. Listen, that's why I don't know that me and you could go mainstream, because me, I like to get ethnically charged with some of my humor too. But he got let go for some of his comments. how my mouth could slip out every now and then. I say something slick. I generally try to stay, keep it clean for the most part, or just, some little bit of humor. But man, the world is so sensitive. I didn't really hear it, but as far as personalities, guys, I mean, like when I listened, one of the reasons that Hatter and I came on and wanted to do this is because when I listen, and it's not trying to be like, not like I'm being biased. I think I'm all that, and I think we're all that, but there's not a lot of guys I like when I listen to their, talk radio, or I listen to sports shows. Just not a lot of people that are interesting to me. Some people just talk too much. Some people don't talk enough. Some people don't know what they're talking about. Some people just drive me insane. All over the spectrum with it. But the Herd, I really loved his show. I loved the way he did it. I thought I found him to be one of the better guys out there talking and doing sports. And I really feel bad that he's gone. So
yeah, that sucks. I did not realize that, dude.
Yeah, I'm hoping Sirius or XM, one of them, pick him up. Because I liked his outlook. I liked the way he spoke. I liked what he talked about. Subject matter always seemed to be on point. Good head on his shoulders, knew what he was doing. So, hopefully he bounces back somewhere else, like I expect he will. So we'll just have to keep an eye out. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. Malone is going for the Twins. He's 5-2 with a 3.56 ERA. The Twins are 33-20 at home. Walker, like I said, for Seattle is 7-7 with a 5.03 ERA, and the Mariners are 24-26 on the road.
All right, sounds good, man. Sounds good. So taking a look at this here, Minnesota Twins, man. I mean, I did have them last night. Like I said, I split my night last night, so. This is one of the games here. I've seen Taijuan Walker pitch. He's okay. I like the Minnesota Twins and what they do at home. They did, have a little downslide there, especially with the Yankees coming into town and laying a smackdown on them. But Seattle 1-5 in their last 6 games. Minnesota 1-4 in their last 6 games. I say, you know what? I say we tested the waters with them last night, got that money out of that series. And
Irvin. I think Irvin won.
Really?
Oh, son, and you are going to fall off of your chair when you look at what Irvin just said. Oh, my God. Irvin, I'm sorry. I think the contest is a wrap.
Oh, really? Just
Irvin,
like that, huh?
What you just said on the couch. Oh, my God.
I gotta get that popping and see what's going on, man. But so that's where you're at, right?
Oh, son, I'm done. I'm done with the contest.
The dream. Gotta love it, man.
You gotta go when you get a minute.
I got it.
Wow.
I got it. Yep, absolutely, man. Big ups to Irvin, man, for always rocking, man, always supporting us, and always doing his thing, as we allude to, man. So taking a look at this, man. We got New York.
And this is not set up because Irvin's coming on next week. I promise you. Hey, just look at the pick he said and try to tell me that that's not him.
Son, here we go with a good series here, man. We got the New York Yankees coming into the Chicago White Sox. How about this one? Chicago traveling.
Walk the room. We get her opinion.
All right. Chicago White Sox coming back into their hometown, man. They were just left Boston. Not a heavy flight for them. But New York Yankees putting Nathan Eovaldi on the mound. Chicago White Sox, Carlos Rodon. New York Yankees minus 115. They're slightly favored with an under-over of 8.5. Dream.
All right.
You're New York Yankees, man.
No doubt. My guy Eovaldi's on the mound 10-2. With a 4.27 ERA, the Yankees are 57-44 all around, 27-27 on the road. They're going against this awful White Sox team that, like, you talk about up and down and down and then down and then down some more and then up and then down. Rodon is 4-3 with a 4.09 ERA. White Sox are 24-22 at home. Guys, it's probably going to be heavy. I'm going to look at the Yankees series. The series.
It's not going to be heavy. Not the way the White Sox are. So? No, not the way the White Sox are playing lately. Look at this line. You have a 10-2 pitcher coming into the Chicago White Sox. Okay, White Sox have Rodon on the mound, who is he's got an over 4 ERA, and it's almost even money. Dream.
Okay.
So your series play is not going to be that heavy, man. The White Sox are 7-1 in their last 8 games. I'd be very careful with this White Sox team.
Okay.
They're 8-2 in the last 10 when playing at home versus the New York Yankees as well, and that was before they got hot, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, you know what?
I'm going to take a look at this, though, because I think I like the Yankees to win this series personally. You know, I'm going to take a look at it. I'll put something out if I do something in regards to the series. I'm definitely not playing game to game, but it will be a series play for me if I get involved with it. I'll let you guys know. But actually, I am more excited about the Rossi fight.
Yes. All right. Let's see. So the next one we got on the ticket is Colorado at St. Lucia. Dude, St. Lucia won by 1 run last night, but this team is in headaches nonstop, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man, and they're always laying heavy juice, so it kind of got me scratching my head a little bit, man. I got to be honest with you. Colorado almost beat them last night, man. St. Lucia had, let's see, Colorado, Kyle Kendrick, St. Lucia, Michael Wacha. St. Lucia minus 220 with an under-over of 7 runs. What do you got there, brother?
Dude, I am never going to question the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, until they are – I'll still be on the bandwagon if they're down 3-0, you know, in a series. I'm never going to question them, dude. I'm just not. I mean, they're just too successful, and they put it together. You know, I get that they're maybe winning by 1 run. It's baseball. It don't matter if you win by 100 or 1. You know, it's a win. I'm not going to question him at any point. Walker's 11-4, 3.27 ERA. Cardinals are 38-15 at home, 66-37 all around. They're dope. Kendrick is 4-11, 6.33 ERA. Rockies 19-30. 19-30 on the road.
Yeah.
Please don't take the Rockies today.
I know. When you look at this, man, I mean, you know,
Russell Wilson has agreed to a 4-year, $87.6 million contract distinction with the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow, that makes him one of the heavily paid quarterbacks in the league, huh?
Very nice. Yes,
yeah, definitely.
Good job for him. Good job for them getting that done. As I didn't want to hear about that during the whole season. So I'm glad that they got that, because ESPN, once there's a story, they just kill you with it. The whole New England, they're killing New England right now. That's all they want to talk about. I'm like, come on, dudes, move on.
Yeah. Well, I guess, they're hungry for content, man. You got to understand, they're on 24 hours a day, dude. So they got fill 24 hours where, it's easy for us. We're on for an hour, dude. So we can blow through everything real fast. Go ahead
and hang out with baseball.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Let's see. St. Lucia with Michael Wacha. I think they win the game. The problem is this juice is so damn heavy, man. Minus 220. Hate it. Hate it.
They need to start a Freaky Friday content.
Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. So,
did you hear me?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
ESPN started Freaky Friday contest.
They don't have content all day. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
For content.
I know.
Having a girl show up live. Come on, y'all. Give me a job. I had your Friday popping. Be all kinds of sexual harassment lawsuits.
Oh, definitely, man. So I don't see anything, that attractive to pair it with. I'm looking at the Milwaukee Brewers, though, but I might take them flat and not pair them with anything since the juice is only minus 115. Going to the final two, man, the Cleveland Indians at the Oakland A's. Cleveland, Danny Salazar. Oakland, Kendall Graverman. Cleveland minus 125 with an under over 7 runs, Dream. Cleve, man, starting to bounce back a little bit. What you got?
Might have waited too late for that bounce.
Way too late.
47-54. 27-22 on the road. Salazar is 8-6 with a 3.72 ERA. Graveman is 6-7 with a 4.13 ERA. I still don't really think I figured out this Oakland A's team yet.
No.
21-30 at home. Have you figured them out?
No, man. They're 1-6 in their last 7 games, dude.
Yeah, can't figure them out.
No, definitely. But, playing Cleveland, they are 5-2 in the last 7 when playing Cleveland. So, when you look at this, man, this is a tough one. This is a pitcher's park here. I mean, you're looking at a total of 7 guys. mean, maybe you mess with an under here. You know, when you look at these respective pitchers, I mean, the ERA is a little up there, so I don't know, man. 7 runs. I'm flirting with the under. I'm flirting with it, man. I just don't know if I want to pull the trigger on it. So I'll look at it later on and do some more homework while I'm not so, while I don't have so many other things popping here at once. The final game we got on the ticket is a rivalry game. We got LA versus LA, kid. We got the Angels versus the Dodgers. And Angels have Hector Santiago. The Dodgers have Mr. Clayton Kershaw. Under over of 6 with the Dodgers minus 220. Wow. Dude, LA Angels plus 180, bro. Talk to me, man.
You got Kershaw on the mound, dude.
Yeah, I know that.
6, 2.51 ERA. Dodgers 34 and 18 at home. Angels 23 and 25 on the road. Beat up, coming off of a beat down from the Houston Astros. Santiago going for them 7 and 4 with a 2.43 ERA. Guys, you know what? You gotta absolutely love the opportunity to get the Angels plus that kind of money.
Oh, definitely.
For the coupon cutters. You got to really kind of be feeling that. I'm not one of them type of guys, but as sporadic as the Dodgers have been, and I know they're 34 and 18 at home, but they've had a sputter here and there. The Angels, that's a lot of money to be giving them. It's worth, almost worth the shot to throw the little teeny bit of to throw a little bit on the Angels. I'm not doing it, but I know how a lot of you guys play. I'm sure a guy like Philly Picks will probably be all over this.
Yeah.
And I mean, what do you think, Hat?
I think, now that Trout is back in the lineup, so you got, the 1-2 punch of Trout and Pujols. And, the pitcher that LA is sending out there as far as the Angels are concerned, Hector Santiago has been dope as well, man. They have an exact similar ERA. So I know Kershaw has been incredible as of late. I mean, he almost no-hit the Mets, which doesn't really say much since they're the worst offense in baseball. But, when you take an under-over of 6 runs here, Dream, that's a very low total for these offenses. I know the Angels didn't really score a lot last night. They're coming off, traveling a little bit, coming back, into their city. But LA Angels are scoring. Both teams are scoring over 4 runs a game. One of these teams is going to go ham. You know what I'm saying? When you get an under over of 6, that's something to take a look at. I'm just looking at a few things, guys. Give me a minute here. I want to see what Santiago has done in his last couple of starts. Last start versus Texas, he lost 6-7, 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs. Let's see, versus Boston, they won 11-1, 5 innings, 8 hits, 1 earned run, and versus Seattle, 7 innings, 8 hits, 1 earned run. So Santiago's been good too. So I'm going to stay away from that total. 6 runs is just doesn't make me feel comfortable enough to take the under. You know what I mean? Especially with these teams scoring 4 runs a game over that. So I'm going to keep it moving with that. So at the end of the day, man, I like St. Lucia to win the game, but it's minus 220 juice. Can't get involved with that. No. I don't like taking them on a minus 1.5 run line because they win so many 1-run games. It drives me absolutely out of my skull. So, but St. Lucia should win the game. I like the Milwaukee Brewers as well, man. So maybe I'll get that down to a -1, and we'll have that conversation with St. Lucia because I think that'll get me down to like. Do it for us, Dream. So, what do you got as far as the page is concerned?
As far as the page is concerned?
Yes, Irvin.
You mean the contest?
Yeah, you got Irvin, right?
I got Irvin, and have you seen it?
I'm getting a chance to look. Just give me 1 second, man. I'm in the middle of it.
Have to do with peepers on y'all. Anyway, as I've been told, I guess my man The Herd is going to actually be on Fox. According to I think Shy Picks just gave me that information. If you guys are looking for him, he's going to be on Fox very soon, if not already started. As far as plays are concerned today, there's not much that I'm feeling. I talked about a few. I'll send something out later if I get on it. I think that, today's probably a rough start. And it's Friday, and I like to do a little bit of partying, maybe some drinking. So who knows what I'm going to do for a play.
Yeah, definitely, man. Let me take a look at this here. Definitely. Oh man, I'm having a hard time. Figuring this out, Playboy. I'm gonna lean on you for this one today, Dream.
Okay, I'm gonna let. I got Irvin winning this. I was taken back by this particular one. I happen to like it a lot. I like the pose. Maybe I'm a sucker for the thighs as well. Because I don't know what it is, but I really like this one out of all the ones I've seen. And don't get me wrong, guys, there were a lot of real close honorable mentions. Everybody did a fantastic job with today's work, but I am definitely leaning towards this pick that Yato sent. And I think this one is the winner today.
All right, cool deal. And we got Jordy Best on here as well, rocking and rolling on our Twitter page, kid. So what you got as far as people to shout out and all that, kid?
Rodriguez Jr., man. C. Rodriguez Jr., I gotta tell you, the quantity, you definitely I hate not, you came through with a lot of real stellar stuff. Everybody does. It is so hard. As you guys know, the contest is very hard, especially for a guy like me.
Yeah.
It is very hard to come out and pick a winner because as far as I'm concerned, you're all winners, and you know that. But I am going to give the nod to my man Irvin today, as he completely took me by surprise with today's winner. I'd like to thank everybody who's been retweeting the show. We got shy picks out there: Frank Vincalato, Tommy King, Irvin, CK Win, Stoopy Bets, JC, Douglas Schlotman. Welcome to the party, brothers. I have not seen you lately. Terry Broussard is out there. James Harrelson, what's happening, my man? Sergio Rodriguez, Jim Rome is a douche, retweeting us from South Jersey. What's going on, Playboy? Rich Nichols is out there. Christos, Jordy Best, Casey Erickson, Total Sports Edge. What's happening, Playboy? Jay Cass, Casano, P for Pred, Soccer Finest, Holiday, my boy Sir Mata, G Rose Tanakis, Jordan Ham, Heavy 365, C Rodriguez Jr., Benjamin Rowe, Tip Talker, Marlon, and Sarat King J, just to name a few.
All day long, man. Guys, so I'm taking a look at Taylor Jungmann today for the Milwaukee Brewers. I just think that the Cubs are nasty, and I don't think they're going to hit this guy today. I got to be honest with you. So, looking at that in the St. Lucia Cardinals, but we got to figure out how to get rid of all that juice, and we will go from there, guys. So, that's pretty much it, Dream. Great show today. Looking forward to getting back
always,
on.
The Freaky Friday show is definitely always off the top, off the charts. I always have a great time, as we all do, I'm sure. Have a lot of fun with this particular format. Guys, I am the Dream. Always remember who you're with. Make the most of each and every day, as you cannot get this time back, guys. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Catch the Rousey fight and go easy.
Yes, definitely, man. I will be back on tomorrow at 10 a.m. with the evil genius of Major League Baseball, Mr. Dr. Dan, to break down all of the trades, everything that's going on. What's up?
My bad. One more thing, guys. I don't know if you guys are up on it, but I put out a couple of picks on my own just to keep the contest relative. Guys, we have an incredible Freaky Friday Instagram page.
Oh my God!
If you guys want to kick over there, that is all of my work, by the way. That is all of my work. I am solely responsible for that. And if you go look, I think you will be quite impressed with what I have available for you to sample. So get on over to Instagram, take a look at that, and thank you very much for your support.
Oh, definitely, guys. We are Sports Bettors TV, the biggest show in the world, having an absolute blast 7 days a week. We love you to death. Go out there, go easy, do your own homework, bet your own plays, make all your dreams a reality, and get that money. Take care.